Namaskar, good evening. You're watching the News Hour at 9 and I'm Swati Joshi. It's been 22 days since our braves took Sindoor ka badla. 22 days since Bharat crushed the back of Pak-based terror. 22 days since India declared we won't bow down. The pride in Operation Sindoor was visible from Bengal to Bihar as the Prime Minister roared about the success of our surgical strikes. He declared, 3 baar ghar mein ghus kar mara hai tumhe. On your screens, you can see the models of BrahMos and fighter jets which greeted Prime Minister Modi at Patna. As you just heard, even Congress MP Shashi Tharoor echoed the Prime Minister and fiercely highlighted that in 2016, for the first time, India breached the LOC to conduct a surgical strike. But look at the irony of it all. Today, he faces the scorn of his own party for wearing his Desh Prem on his sleeve. Tharoor's 2016 surgical strikes mentioned in Panama has irked Rahul Gandhi's generals. While Udit Raj lashes out at Tharoor as BJP spokesperson, others like Pawan Khera quote from Tharoor's own book, The Paradoxical Prime Minister, claiming hypocrisy. This is what they quoted, where he had accused the Modi government of shameless exploitation of 2016 strikes. He also wrote that BJP exploited it as a party election tool. Congress never exploited surgical strikes. National security issues need discretion. While Pawan Khera reminded Tharoor of his own words, Congress's Jairam Ramesh went to the extent of drawing a parallel between terrorists and the delegation, saying both terrorists and the envoys, the MPs, are roaming. Watch how INDI takes on anyone who takes pride in their nation, even if it's one of their own.
ये जो पहलगाम के आतंकवादी हैं, उन्होंने 4 आतंकी हमले कराए हैं 18 महीने में। आज वह यहाँ घूम रहे हैं, हमारे सांसद भी यहाँ घूम रहे हैं और आतंकवादी भी यहाँ घूम रहे हैं।
I don't mind that he goes and worships Mr. Modi. He has been trying to. In fact, he deserves to be declared as a spokesperson of BJP. Either spokesperson or before he lands up in India, he is declared a foreign minister. And of course, it's all psychophancy.
Operation Sindoor নামটা দিয়েছিলেন পলিটিক্যালি এটাকে ক্যাচ করবার জন্য। তাও আমি এটা নিয়ে কোনো মন্তব্যে এখনই যাব না। Our representative Abhishek Banerjee is also in the team and he is shouting his voice every day against the terror, against the terrorism.
Well, Tharoor is known to be a man of many words. He hit back at his trolls saying, I was clearly and explicitly speaking only about reprisals for terror attacks and not about previous wars. But as usual, critics and trolls are welcome to distort my views. I genuinely have better things to do. But let's get you a 2018 RTI which will crush Congress's claims. Now, this was the answer given by the DGMO on the 9th of April 2019. Take a look. What was the question? The question was, how many surgical strikes between 2004 and 2014? The answer from the DGMO was, Army conducted surgical strikes along LOC on September 29th, 2016. How many surgical strikes? Question number 2. How many surgical strikes on Pak before September 2014? The answer that came from the DGMO, this section doesn't hold any data pertaining to surgical strikes if carried out before 29th of September 2016. But today, let Pakistan itself give a fact check of India's fight back. Watch this Pakistani actor at the Karachi airport. She is anguished and pained and says, how can I take pride in Pakistan? So the Pakistani actor, they're saying, how can I take pride in my country? And she was talking about basic necessities not being fulfilled. And here the delegation that has gone and is visiting multiple countries talking about the bravado of our forces and shaming Pakistan, their own party men are questioning them. That brings us to the legitimate question. The legitimate question we are asking. From Modi to Tharoor, is Congress party allergic to Desh Prem? Let's open this up and go across to our guests.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Tonight we're joined by Tuhin Sinha, national spokesperson of the BJP. We have author Ratan Sharda with us. Waris Pathan, national spokesperson of the AIMIM, is also joining us. Anand Dubey, spokesperson of the UBT, is with us on the panel. Professor Monojit Mandal, political analyst, joins us as well, along with Vivek Srivastava, a political analyst, and advocate Nikhil Jain, a political analyst as well. Good evening to all of you. Nikhil Jain, I want to begin with you. Is there no difference between terrorists and members of parliament? There is. Last I checked, I know about it. And if there is, then why is it that Mr. Jairam Ramesh in the same breath says, आतंकवादी यहाँ घूम रहे हैं, हमारे सांसद भी घूम रहे हैं?
Swati, so first of all, on the point of no surgical strikes having happened before 2014, this is a statement by then Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar before a parliamentary panel who said that cross-LOC strikes used to happen in the past as well.
Let's first, okay, one by one, Nikhil Jain, one by one, we'll touch upon all the issues. First, please answer the question. Is there no difference between terrorists and members of parliament?
I would. I just wanted to get it out of the way that surgical strikes have happened in the past.
No, you can bring it up later as well.
Jairam Ramesh talks about
you can later bring it up while countering BJP.
I am on the point of Jairam Ramesh's statement. See, I think what he's trying to say is the fact that these delegations, unfortunately for us, are not meeting the kind of success that they should have met, and I'll tell you why. Because if you actually look at the countries that these delegations have visited and the kind of officials that they're meeting, see, we are sending delegations of 7 members of parliament. Some of them are former union ministers, former union cabinet ministers, yet in a lot of nations, the people that they're meeting are deputy ministers, they are regular MPs, in some cases not even that. So for instance, in the nation of Indonesia, the delegation only could meet scholars and researchers, no officials even. In South Korea, they met officials of the Indian embassy in South Korea.
And do you have any official statement or any official information from these people who the delegation has met saying that, you know, we did not like this idea or we do not believe in what this Indian delegation is telling us? Is there any official statement on the basis of which you are saying that the delegation is not meeting with any success?
See, the fact is, Swati, that when you are sending all-party delegations of this stature, you expect them to meet the foreign minister or the president or the prime minister. You do not expect them to meet random researchers or scholars or your own embassy officials. That is what the problem is. The point of these delegations is to lobby with the governments who are currently, lobby with those nations who are currently members of the non-permanent members of the UN Security Council. It is to lobby with the world stage at large and tell the world that Pakistan is a state that funds terror and what we did was the right thing to do. But you can't do that if you're not meeting senior officials in the government.
I believe the delegation is also a mix of people. The delegation is also a mix of people who are members of parliament and come from various fields. It's very important to engage with people from various fields so that you can send out a message to each section of the society in these countries exposing Pakistan. So I don't understand the objection that you're raising. Let me quickly raise this another question with you before I open this up for everyone else. There seems to be a problem, Nikhil Jain. The Congress party seems to have a problem with everyone. One second. With everyone that is talking about Desh Prem, everyone that is putting India first. And you know what? Let me tell you this. Because perhaps the Congress party is the only one in the opposition that is going after its netas for talking about surgical strikes or for talking about what we've been able to accomplish. TMC has not done that. UBT has not done that. One second. NCP, SP has not done that. None of the other political parties went against their leaders.
Swati, because it's only a Congress MP who happened to make a factual inaccuracy abroad, which was pointed out by another Congress former MP in India. That is what it is. We did carry out surgical strikes. I'm showing you the proof of that. We also have the proof of Operation Ginger, 2011 operation where our armed forces crossed the LOC, beheaded 3 army officers and jawans of Pakistan, brought their heads and insignia back. Now, if that is not proof enough, I really don't understand what is.
Shashi Tharoor says in a counter in a tweet that I was only explicitly and very clearly talking about reprisals for terror attacks. If people want to troll me, they can go ahead. That is Shashi Tharoor's counter. But let me open this up and go across to our other guests as well. Tuhin Sinha, Shashi Tharoor and others are vocal critics of the government, including Mr. Abhishek Banerjee. But when they are part of the delegation there, they are talking about the accomplishment of the armed forces in Operation Sindoor. Congress party says that Shashi Tharoor is a super spokesperson of the BJP. We also carried out surgical strikes, but the BJP is only exploiting the situation.
Well, good evening, Swati. Good evening, everybody. Let me, begin by calling out the bluff of the Congress representative. In April 2018, in a very clear response to an RTI, the DGMO then had stated that there is no prior information of any surgical strike having taken place before 2016. So they don't trust our DGMO now. They don't trust our DGMO. They didn't trust our DGMO then. This is the reality of the Congress party. Today they are saying that, Shashi Tharoor is the super spokesperson of the BJP. They should feel ashamed. They should feel embarrassed. Shashi Tharoor is representing the country. At least we in the BJP are very clear that he is right now a part of the Congress party. He is not a part of the BJP. But yes, he's one of those members of parliament who realize their national responsibility. Unlike, most of the Congress party today is dominated by an urban Naxal mindset. They, of course, enjoy bullying somebody like Shashi Tharoor just because he's standing up for national interest. Again, 2 days ago, you would recall that Manish Tiwari, another responsible leader of the Congress party, had very categorically stated that it was the DGMO of Pakistan who called the DGMO of India, and that is how the ceasefire happened. There was absolutely no third-party mediation. In spite of that, the Congress continues to not trust its own members of parliament. I will just give you one instance to sum up my argument. In 1994, when Atal Bihari Vajpayee had represented India abroad, the entire country, entire BJP felt proud of the fact that, one of our leaders was chosen for that responsibility. I don't see that, forget, that pride in Congress party. The Congress party feels infuriated.
But Tuhil Sinha, why are you defending Shashi Tharoor? Because Pawan Kheda is highlighting an excerpt from Shashi Tharoor's book, and he says, Shashi Tharoor said this in his book. He said BJP is shamelessly exploiting 2016 strikes. It is exploiting it as a party election tool.
No, I made it very clear. I consider Shashi Tharoor to be very much a part of the Congress party right now. I am defending what he is doing in national interest.
Okay.
If the Congress party enjoys running down national interest, good luck to them. Shashi Tharoor is a member of the Congress party right now, but yes, one of the few Congress members right now who can stand up for national interest, and that is what makes me support him. That is what makes the BJP support his stand. For that matter, we are supporting Asaduddin Owaisi.
Okay. And we have Mr. Varis Pathan on the panel, because apart from Shashi Tharoor, one other vocal critic is Mr. Owaisi, who is naming and shaming Pakistan on the global stage. Mr. Varis Pathan, let me ask you your view on what Jairam Ramesh said, because according to him, he takes the name of the terrorists and the members of parliament in the same breath, and he says आतंकवादी भी घूम रहे हैं और हमारे सांसद भी घूम रहे हैं.
Well, Swati, first and foremost, let me tell you, the MPs who have gone there, they are elected by the people, and the responsible person, they are from the different field, different political parties. But when they have gone outside the country, they have gone as an all-party delegation. So there is no politics. There is only representing the country. They all are collectively representing India, that is Bharat. And what they have been sent there, as a matter of fact, they have gone there and they are showing the true color of Pakistan. How Pakistan-sponsored terrorism is destroying the entire country. We are the victims of Pakistan's terrorist activities. And then they have gone there, and it's a successful delegation. They have been to various places. Our party president Asad Owaisi Saab was earlier in Bahrain, then Kuwait, then Saudi Arabia, and today he is going to Algeria. And he has made very points clear before the entire world.
Mr. Pathan, if I go by the logic, Mr. Pathan, if I go by the logic of Udit Raj, if I go by the logic of Udit Raj, even Mr. Owaisi is a super spokesperson of the BJP then.
Well, see, I am not a spokesperson of Udit Raj or the Congress party. We live in democracy. From the constituent democracy, they have entitled to raise the objection. They are entitled to make whatever questions they want to ask the government. But here, raising such kind of points while the delegation is there,
right,
I think it is not proper on their part. They should say that, no, this is country. They are representing India. Nobody is representing MIM or the Congress or the Samajwadi party. They are representing India as a whole. And when the question of our national security
everybody seems to be getting that. Everybody seems to be understanding that.
So everybody,
except for,
we should not fall for this kind of things.
Except for Congress.
See, we are going, the delegation has gone there to expose Pakistan. They are exposing it.
Right.
And everybody in India is happy that, okay, now the world is knowing that what Pakistan is capable of.
No, sir, not everybody. Not everybody is happy with that. Mr. Pathan, look at the statements that are coming in from the Congress netas. No, no, not everybody is happy, Nikhil Jain.
You should not
everybody
politicize
on
this.
the panel.
No, my point is simple, Swati.
Right.
Nobody should politicize the situation. Nobody.
Okay.
Either from this side or that side, nobody
Okay.
should politicize the situation because 140 crore Indians are standing together.
Nikhil Jain.
We are standing shoulder to shoulder with our army.
How is
We
that?
salute our
How is
army.
it that the
They have
Congress party
bravely
is the only
entered
party,
inside
Nikhil Jain,
Pakistan and
that does not
demanding
seem to
terrorist
understand that,
So we must
or
salute
is not
our
able to read the pulse of people at the moment? Waris Pathan is saying very clearly that the delegation has gone there to
first of all.
represent India and name and shame Pakistan.
Swati, first of all, to respond to what Tuhin said, that I am belying what the DGMO replied in a 2018 RTI. Just to tell him, what the DGMO said was that there is no record of something like that because such strikes are carried out unofficially and not while the Prime Minister or some politician is chest thumping on the bravery of the army. That being said, no, it is not. You said something that by Dr. Udit Raj's logic, even Asaduddin Owaisi is a super spokesperson of the BJP. That's not the case. Dr. Raj's statement was very clearly directed to Dr. Tharoor because Dr. Tharoor had missed to mention the fact that before 2014 there were surgical strikes carried out which not only belittled the previous governments but also belittled the valor of our forces. That being said, this is a delegation that is to
Now,
represent the Indian government's
Mr.
view
Tharoor
and
also
that
said,
members of
Mr.
the army
Tharoor also
or
said that
the
I am making
country
it
or
clear
Dr. Tharoor
that
are
I am
doing.
talking about
The problem is
reprisals
that
when it
BJP
comes
is
to terror
politicizing
attacks,
the
Nikhil
domestic
Jain.
when Dr.
That
Tharoor
he is also
Swati,
clearing the air. If the Congress party has any confusion about that, if the Modi government is talking about the surgical strikes that were carried out during their regime, it's called chest thumping. Why did the Congress party not speak about it? You should have made it an agenda. You should have spoken about it to name and shame Pakistan and say, you know, this is how we respond to Pakistan. Who stopped the Congress party from doing that? Who stopped the Congress party for taking credit?
Swati, there is something. Swati, I'll tell you what stopped the Congress party. The fact that they realized that we live in a globalized international world. You do not cross international borders and lines of control just like that and go around chest thumping. You tell
This
the
is not
enemy that
chest
this is what we
thumping.
can do to
That
you
is where
and
you get it
keep
wrong
mum about
completely.
it.
This
There
is not
reason
chest thumping.
we don't go around and tell the world
If
that
we are
we
talking
have
about the
to fight
surgical
Pakistan.
strikes,
There
today
is
if we are
reason we
talking
don't tell the
about
world that we have
demolishing,
that listen,
decimating the terror hubs as well as the Pakistani military installments and sending a delegation to the world, this is not chest thumping. This is telling the world that, listen, India is going to retaliate. If Pakistan dares, if Pakistan resorts to any other misadventure, we are going to respond to it. And what's wrong with that? Anand Dubey इसमें क्या गलत है? Anand Dubey इसमें क्या गलत है?
Pakistan actress saying that Karachi airport does not have water facility.
स्वाति जी नमस्ते. स्वाति जी
मैं आपको सुन पा रही हूँ, आप बोलिए.
बोलूं?
जी.
हाँ, मैं बोल रहा हूं. दो विषय है. एक विषय है कि कोई भी अपने संगठन का नाम अगर इंडिया रख दे तो इंडिया रखने से इंडिया नहीं हो जाता, उसे जीना पड़ता है. जब हम अपने देश से विदेश की धरती पर जाते हैं तो हम सिर्फ भारतीय होते हैं, न बीजेपी के होते हैं, न कांग्रेस के होते हैं, न शिवसेना के होते हैं. है प्रीत जहां की रीत सदा, मैं गीत वहां के गाता हूं, भारत का रहने वाला हूं, भारत की बात बताता हूं. तो एक चीज समझ लीजिए कि दोनों तरफ से द्वंद्व है, दोनों तरफ धुरंधरों की कोई कमी नहीं है. एक तरफ जयराम रमेश है, पवन खेड़ा है, उदित राज है, फलाने हैं, तो दूसरी तरफ भी कमी नहीं है. अमित मालवीय है, उसके बाद वहां के जम्मू के विधायक पठानिया है, फिर विजय शाह है, जगदीश देवड़ा है, हरियाणा के राज्यसभा के सांसद रामचंद्रन है. ये दोनों तरफ से द्वंद्व है. देश जब एक साथ एक सुर में कह रहा है कि हम सबसे पहले अपने देश के साथ खड़े हैं, अपनी सरकार के साथ खड़े हैं, अपनी सेना के साथ खड़े हैं, ऑपरेशन सिंदूर अभी जारी है, अभी आतंकवादी पूरी तरह से नहीं पकड़े गए हैं, 72 हुरों से उन्हें अभी मिलवाना बाकी है, तो थोड़ा तो धैर्य रखिए, थोड़ा तो धीरज रखिए. ठीक है, बयानबाजी वीर दोनों तरफ से है, बयानबाजी समय समय पे होती रहेगी, लेकिन कब? जब घरेलू राजनीति आएगी तब. अब ये बात हमारे देश की हो रही है. हमारी पार्टी से हमारी बहन प्रियंका चतुर्वेदी गई हैं, यूरोप के कई सारे देशों में वो जाकर पाकिस्तान को बेनकाब कर रही हैं, बता रही हैं कि कैसा ये दोगलापन है पाकिस्तान का, कि एक तरफ कहता है पानी भी बहेगा, दूसरी तरफ खून बहाता है. तो ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. पानी खून एक साथ नहीं बहेगा, ट्रेड और टॉक एक साथ नहीं होगा. हम अपने प्रधानमंत्री जी के साथ कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर खड़े हैं. उम्मीद करते हैं प्रधानमंत्री जी भी विपक्ष के साथ कंधा से कंधा मिलाएंगे। अगर विपक्ष कहता है कि 1-2 दिन का सेशन बुलाना चाहिए, तो प्रधानमंत्री जी को बड़ा दिल दिखाकर जरूर सेशन बुलाना चाहिए। क्यों? उस सेशन में सेना का सम्मान होगा, खूब अच्छी बहस होगी, संवाद होगा, प्रधानमंत्री जी की हम प्रशंसा करेंगे, सेना की तारीफ करेंगे, विपक्ष का भी खूब
आप कह रहे हैं कि स्पेशल सेशन होना चाहिए। तो आई विल टेक अ रिस्पांस फ्रॉम तुहिन सिन्हा ऑन दैट।
किसी को पसंद नहीं है।
ठीक है, मैं तुहिन सिन्हा जी से इस पर जवाब जरूर पूछूंगी, लेकिन उससे पहले आई वांट टू गो अक्रॉस टू प्रोफेसर Monojit Mandal. Professor Monojit Mandal, Abhishek Banerjee from foreign soil is saying, when it comes to the domestic issues, yes, I'll fight against the government tooth and nail if there are differences, but when it comes to national security, I will put nation first. We are going to rise above party lines and politics. And here in India, once again, the attacks have intensified, saying that this Operation Sindoor name also given was just political. What's political about it? Many say it is symbolic. It's symbolic because that's what the terrorists did. And since we gave them a befitting reply through this operation, we called it Operation Sindoor.
It has been made political by none other than the Prime Minister himself. He is delivering election speech. He is almost in election mode in Bengal now. The election is nearly 1 year away from now. He is saying that mere rago mein sindoor dar rahe, garam sindoor. So he has made it political. And even then, a party called TMC has got all the magnanimity not to politicize the whole issue, right? It is the BJP who is trying to gain political dividends out of it. Look at the kind of posters that you are making. As it were, the Prime Minister himself is the war hero. He's talking about the Bihar election. Already it is there in the Bihar election. And in fact, let me tell you, Ms. Shati, Prime Minister did not even thank the opposition, the kind of support that opposition gave. He just mentioned in one problem in his speech in Rajasthan that opposition bhi ja rahi hai. And his opposition bhi, you should have been more magnanimous in thanking the opposition, the way they are rallying behind you and the government and the army.
Right.
And for God's sake, the army does not fight for the government. The army fights for India, the state.
It does.
It is Indian army.
It does, but this is not a rogue nation where the army is taking decisions single-handedly. But this is India we're talking about. This is not Pakistan where the army decide what needs to be done. Yes. Here in India, the army does not decide, sir. You need a political will. You need political will. The army says we are ready, but we need the political will. We need the go-ahead. And that go-ahead was given. Now you want the opposition to be thanked. But from day one, sir, look at the kind of statements that were made. Look at the statements that were made by the opposition leaders saying, 100 people have died. How have you arrived at that data? People then saying, 4 to 5 jets were just sent there. They flew over one particular area and then they came back. Nothing was achieved. Some people calling it an absolute failure. And then you want the opposition to be thanked for what?
So you don't want to thank what they are doing, the opposition. In fact, let me tell you,
the delegation,
it is
of course,
most of the opposition,
the delegation, of course,
senior BJP
the delegation, of course, needs to be thanked.
Who are exposing the Pakistan most in a most articulate manner. Shashi Tharoor, Abhishek Banerjee.
Yes, but look at what their party is doing.
Singh, Mr. Oweshi.
Look at what Mr. Shashi Tharoor's party is doing, sir.
They are the most articulate in exposing Pakistan.
But look at what Shashi Tharoor's party. How does it not matter? How does it not matter? Shashi Tharoor is part of the delegation exposing Pakistan, while his fellow men here, while his Congress party colleagues here are calling him a spokesperson of the BJP. And is this not politics when you say the Operation Sindoor was nothing but political?
You don't allow us to speak in the TV studio. What is your problem? Let me speak.
Go ahead.
If the public needs to know, and that's why you're right. This talks about will of the people, and the will of the people reflects only in the parliament. So why don't you call a short session of the parliament?
Okay, you can ask that question to Tuhin Sinha. Tuhin Sinha, why is Prime Minister talking about Operation Sindoor in West Bengal? Why is he talking about Operation Sindoor in Bihar? And why don't you pay heed to the demand of a special session?
स्वाति जी, मैं दोनों की बातें सुन रहा था, उद्धव बाला साहब ठाकरे जी की पार्टी की भी और टीएमसी की भी. देखिए, पाकिस्तान के दोगलेपन से हम निपट लेंगे, लेकिन इस विपक्ष के दोगलेपन से कैसे निपटे? आनंद जी बड़े अच्छे व्यक्ति हैं, बहुत अच्छा स्टैंड इन्होंने लिया, लेकिन पिछले 1 हफ्ते 10 दिन में इनकी पार्टी ने क्या कुछ नहीं कहा है. आपको याद है संजय राउत ने क्या कहा? ऑपरेशन सिंदूर फेलियर है, संजय राउत ने कहा। उसके बाद संजय राउत कहते हैं कि ये ट्रैवल एंड टूर कंपनी है। किशोर तिवारी, जिनके साथ में एक डिबेट में था, एक कदम आगे बढ़कर कहते हैं कि हमारी पार्टी से जो गया है डेलीगेशन में, वो हमारी पार्टी का, वो इनका स्लीपर सेल है। तो इस तरह की भाषा ये लोग यूज करते हैं। आज अभिषेक बैनर्जी गए हैं डेलीगेशन में, अभिषेक बैनर्जी का साधुवाद करता हूं, अभिषेक बैनर्जी का धन्यवाद करता हूं, लेकिन ममता बैनर्जी जो आज शब्द यूज किए हैं कि सिंदूर का बिजनेस हम लोग कर रहे हैं, ये इस पार्टी की टीएमसी का दोगलापन दिखाता है। देखिए, जहां तक पार्लियामेंट सेशन का सवाल है, निश्चित रूप से जब हमें अनिवार्य लगेगा, आपको समझना होगा कि कई बार एक कोर ग्रुप, जब बड़ी प्लानिंग होती है तो एक कोर ग्रुप में पहले साझा किया जाता है और उसके बाद सबको बताया जाता है। अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी आज इतनी इररिस्पॉन्सिबली बिहेव कर रही है, तो क्या गारंटी है कि जब पार्लियामेंट सेशन आएगा तो वापस से कांग्रेस ऐसे बयान नहीं देगी जिसका यूज पाकिस्तान की मीडिया में होगा। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी केवल पाकिस्तान की मीडिया में स्टार बनना चाहते हैं। आप जितना भी समय इनको देखें, जितना भी सम्मान दें।
I want to bring in विवेक श्रीवास्तव and then रतन शारदा। विवेक श्रीवास्तव, क्या भरोसा है कि किस तरह के बयान दे दें? बिकॉज ऑपोजिशन के जो बयान है वो तो पाकिस्तानी मीडिया भर भर के चला रहा है, इस तरह की बात तो इनसे ना कर रहे हैं। लेकिन first of all, I want to know your views on Udit Raj calling Mr. Tharoor a spokesperson of the BJP, and then Jairam Ramesh going one step ahead saying आतंकवादी भी घूम रहे हैं, सांसद भी घूम रहे हैं।
देखिए, सबसे पहली चीज, चाहे कोई भी हो, 70 साल तक ऑपोजिशन ने इस देश को रूल किया। द इंडिया अलायंस ruled this nation for about 70 years. There was Vajpayee in the middle for about 6 years. You had the third front governments. I mean, anybody who dares to call the Congress anti-national and says it's a Chinese stooge is an anti-national.
I haven't heard that in the debate today.
It's one of the oldest parties of this country, and learn to respect it. No, learn to respect it. Don't try to demean big parties which have served the nation for 70 years. आदमी को अपनी औकात समझ के बात करनी चाहिए, चाहे वो रूलिंग पार्टी का हो या कोई प्रवक्ता।
किसके लिए कह रहे हैं आप ये?
दूसरी चीज,
आप किसके लिए कह रहे हैं?
नहीं, मैं सबके लिए कह रहा हूँ। सबके लिए कह रहा हूं मैं। 70 साल से यहाँ पे कांग्रेस का एक रोल रहा है, और खड़े होकर के यहाँ पे कहा जा रहा है कि एंटी नेशनल
नहीं कह रहे हैं, कहीं
पाकिस्तानियों की मदद करते हैं, चाइनीज एजेंट है। शर्म नहीं आती यहाँ लोगों को?
ये बात फिर से मैं आपसे पूछ रही हूँ, ये बात आप उदित राज के लिए कह रहे हैं?
That had freedom fighters.
ये बात आप कांग्रेस के लीडर्स के लिए कह रहे हैं? किसके लिए कह रहे हैं आप ये बात? शर्म आने वाली बात आप किसके लिए कह रहे हैं?
आपके पैनल पे जो कांग्रेस पे प्रश्न चिन्ह उठा रहे हैं। हाँ,
तो सही जवाब, सही 1 मिनट सही स्टेटमेंट दिया उदित राज ने कि शशि थरूर को स्पोक्सपर्सन कह दिया बीजेपी का, वो सही था?
आप सुनिए, अब आप सुनिए। हाँ, सुनिए, मैं जयराम रमेश की बात को एंडोर्स कर रहा हूं।
अच्छा,
जयराम रमेश वाज राइट, करेक्ट, एंड पीपल आर मिसइंटरप्रेटिंग इट। यहाँ टेररिस्ट आ गए, बॉर्डर से घुसते हुए किलोमीटरों मारा, चले गए और घूम रहे हैं, और पता नहीं है हमारे विश्वगुरु को कौन था, कौन आया, किसने मारा।
और सांसद
तो क्या बोले जयराम रमेश?
सांसद क्यों घूम रहे हैं
इसको?
सांसद क्यों घूम रहे हैं?
सुनिए, अभी आधी बात हुई है। सुनिए,
बोलिए।
और उसके बाद जो डेलीगेशंस गए, उसका भी सुन लीजिए आप। AIMIM के नेता जो खड़े हुए मोदी के साथ, ओवैसी साहब, बब्बर शेर की तरह ललकारा पाकिस्तान को। मुसलमानों पे जो बीजेपी उंगली उठाती चली आई थी और रोज मांगती थी देशभक्ति का सबूत, उसका उत्तर ओवैसी साहब
भारत देश के साथ खड़े हुए।
जब कुवैत में गए जी, जब कुवैत में गए, ओवैसी साहब ने जबरदस्त काम किया और कन्विंस करने की पूरी कोशिश करी वहां के सरबराह को कि आप पाकिस्तान के साथ रिश्ते।
अरे ये बात तो हम जानते हैं,
लेकिन डिप्लोमेटिक बैकअप फ्रॉम इंडिया वाज जीरो। नो, आपको आधा पता है। 3 घंटे के बाद कुवैत ने पाकिस्तान के वर्कर्स को वीजा जो 11 साल से सस्पेंडेड था, ओके कर दिया, क्योंकि आपके विदेश मंत्रालय ने मदद नहीं करी। आपके किसी भी डेलीगेशन को कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर हेड नहीं कर रहा था, कोई बड़ा सरबराह किसी भी देश में रिसीव नहीं कर रहा था। They were just meeting anybody and everybody.
Okay.
This is the fault of the Modi government, and that is what Jairam Ramesh is saying.
ये जो
and he's not wrong.
नहीं, ये जो डेलीगेशन में लोग हैं, ये जो डेलीगेशन में लोग हैं, वो हर एक मुलाकात के बाद ब्रीफिंग में बोलते हैं मीडिया से कि अच्छी बातचीत रही ग्लोबल स्टेज पर, ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म पर हमने पाकिस्तान को एक्सपोज किया।
They are trying their best.
They have risen above party lines because they have risen above party lines. Because they are speaking for India. Because they are speaking for India. But आपको उसमें भी पॉलिटिक्स करनी है। आपको उसमें भी पॉलिटिक्स करनी है। विवेक श्रीवास्तव। That is the unfortunate unfortunate bit. You can't take a stand. You're today not taking a stand. You are not taking a stand. You are not taking a stand for Shashi Tharoor today. Shashi Tharoor is also part of the delegation. He's been called the spokesperson of the BJP. Do you agree?
शशि थरूर कुछ भी नहीं है. जो है सुन लीजिए, कांग्रेस फर्स्ट, एनीबडी नेक्स्ट, पार्टी फर्स्ट.
I thought it was nation first. I thought it was nation first. I thought it was nation first and party next. पर आप कह रहे हैं कि थरूर कुछ भी नहीं है. आप कह रहे हैं कि थरूर कुछ भी नहीं है. आप कह रहे हैं थरूर कुछ भी नहीं है. कांग्रेस फर्स्ट. तो ये क्लियर कर दिया है रतन शारदा जी. विवेक श्रीवास्तव ने क्लियर कर दिया फॉर एवरीबडी हु वाज अंडर एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन. कांग्रेस फर्स्ट. शशि थरूर कुछ भी नहीं है.
I congratulate Vivek for upstaging Mr. Jain as the spokesperson of Congress, much more vehement than Congress itself is. So that's a big score for him. He's welcome to Congress. Now, we will remember in Mahabharata, Yudhishthir says when there is an attack on Duryodhan, he says we will protect him. He said, Vayam Panchadikam Shatam. When we are not 105, when we face the outside enemy, we are 100 plus 5, 105. Now, this simple wisdom is understood by nearly every opposition leader except Congress or except Comrade, because Comrade has not been briefed by China properly. Now, because China is supporting Pakistan, so his view will change. But coming to more seriously, let us first handle Tharoor. Tharoor has written the book. He is aware of what he has written. He has bitten his own tongue. He has taken back his own book by saying what he's saying today. So for him, the country is bigger than his own ego, than his own book. Congress, which should have celebrated him as the best possible diplomat, international diplomat, who once stood for the UN secretary's post, and I'm very sure if he had stood during Modi's time, would have won the election. Instead of celebrating that BJP couldn't find a better spokesperson.
No, they tried celebrating also. Ratan Sharda, because 2 days back, Ratan Sharda, Pawan Kheda said, look at the kind of job this delegation is doing. Better than the government. 2 दिन पहले तक उनका कहना था, this is the best. This is the best.
See, problem is, there are mental patients now. Congress is suffering a persecution complex. It is suffering from inferiority complex. It is suffering from nearly schizophrenia. In this schizophrenia, there is self-harm. So Congress is today committing self-harm just to feel important, just to feel out of place, because they feel that they have not been able to really upstage Modi ji. They are not worried about the nation. Okay. They are worried about whether they did a surgical strike or not. They are trying to put the record straight. Okay. They are saying they kept it secret. They kept it so secret that at 26/11, when Air Force wanted to attack Pakistan, they refused to attack it. And further, if you go, there is something called opinion building. What Owaisi is doing, what Tharoor is doing, what BJP delegates are doing, they are creating opinion. They will meet people, they will meet government, they will meet lobbyists. And if you remember, Indonesia has clearly said they support terrorism, because Indonesia is the only Islamic country which is moderate, which has not been overrun by radical elements. I know when Owaisi comes in fight with BJP, great. When Shiv Sena comes back and fight with BJP, great, but there they are united, and that is what India stands for. That is the biggest sign of, this unity. But unfortunately, Congress is so lost in schizophrenia, it does not understand what is good for nation, what is good for society.
Okay, Ratan Sharda, I want to take quick closing comments. I want to begin with Mr. Monojit Mandal, and I will try to accommodate everyone. Mr. Mandal, please go ahead.
The fact remains that Mr. Modi, even in 2019, used Pulwama attack for political dividends. Unfortunately, he at that point in time, at least there were some questions put by the opposition. But now it was almost unwavering support to the government and the army. Even then, the most unfortunate part of the story is that Mr. Modi has already started politicizing this operation.
That is
he has already done this. He could not rise above Pakistan, above party line as the opposition leader, including the most
opposition
Is that the dilemma? Is that the dilemma that isse pehle to we at least questioned, but this time around we are not able to question, because we also have to show that we stand with the government, but at the same time keep passing statements criticizing the government. Varis Pathan, closing comments.
Well, Swati, since the very first day when the all-party meeting was held, we have been saying that we stand with the government and our army, and whatever step they take against Pakistan for eliminating the terrorism and terrorist activities, we'll support the government. We stand today also, we stand with our soldiers, shoulder to shoulder with our soldiers, and we are proud that we salute them that they have successfully gone into Pakistan and completed the remaining terrorist camps will also be demolished in the future. Let me very well tell you. But this is not a time to politicize the situation.
Absolutely.
Nobody should politicize the situation because the delegation has gone there as one India. Nobody is representing MIM, Congress or the Samajwadi Party. Let me tell you that. They have gone there, the government has sent them there and they are going there and exposing Pakistan.
Absolutely. You've spoken so well. Appreciate the stand you've taken. But I'm trying to accommodate everyone. I'm trying to accommodate everyone. So Nikhil, then Vivek Srivastava and Tuhin Sinha. Nikhil.
So, Adi, my entire point is that this entire debate and controversy is because there is politicization of something that should have been a non-partisan effort, but that is a problem that the BJP is the one that's continuously been doing it. On the 22nd of April, you had the attacks. On 23rd of April, this is what is put up, a Ghibli post saying, Jati nahi puchi, dharam puchi. Then when the Operation Sindoor happens, the Prime Minister wears an army uniform. God knows how can he wear an army uniform and addresses the nation. He puts up his photos on railway tickets, Operation Sindoor ka naam laga ke. While his ministers in Madhya Pradesh say Colonel Sofia Qureshi to आतंकवादियों की बहन है. And while the all-party meetings were being held in India, the Prime Minister did not deem it fit to attend those meetings. He was rather attending political meetings and political rallies in Bihar, and they misguided the opposition.
Okay, Anand Dubey.
Told the opposition that
जी स्वाति जी तुहिन सन्हा जी ने बहुत आसानी से कह दिया कि शिवसेना के प्रवक्ता गलत बयानबाजी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये नहीं बताया कि जब 22 तारीख को आतंकी हमला हुआ था तो 26 तारीख को यही शिवसेना पार्टी का डेलीगेशन श्रीनगर और पहलगाम पहुंच गया, जहां इक्का दुक्का पॉलिटिकल पार्टियां भी नहीं पहुंची, और जाकर फारूक अब्दुल्ला साहब से मुलाकात की, जाके मनोज सिन्हा साहब से मुलाकात की और कहा जो कड़े से कड़ा फैसला लेना हो हम आपके साथ हैं, देश के साथ हैं, पाकिस्तान को करारा जवाब दो। और जब मौका था पीओके अपने पास लेने का, 77 साल पुराना दर्द पर एक मलहम लगाने का, तो सरकार कहीं न कहीं चूक गई, विदेश नीति कूटनीति कहीं न कहीं फेल हो गई।
सर देखिए ये यहाँ पे आप खुद भी कहते हैं समय नहीं है ऐसा करने का, लेकिन फिर बारात निकली है, इस तरह के स्टेटमेंट्स भी आपकी पार्टी से ही आते हैं। विवेक श्रीवास्तव,
देखिए सीधी सी बात है, हम अपोजिशन से हैं, कुछ पॉलिसीज पे क्वेश्चन जरूर करेंगे। Delegations are working and doing a good job. That is a different truth. There's another truth. In this Operation Sindoor, not a single country stood with India. 168 visits abroad of the Honorable Prime Minister picnicking out. और विश्व गुरु के साथ खड़े होने वाला एक मुल्क नहीं था। टर्की हो, चाइना हो, अमेरिका साइलेंट, रशिया साइलेंट,
टर्की चाइना का तो आप नाम मत लीजिए। टर्की चाइना अजरबैजान, टर्की चाइना कभी भी इंडिया के साथ नहीं खड़े थे। टर्की चाइना वैसे भी कभी, आप दो ही कंट्रीज का नाम ले रहे हैं, आप जर्मनी को भूल जाते हैं। आप जर्मनी को भूल जाते हैं जब जर्मनी पाकिस्तान को क्रिटिसाइज करता है या आतंकवाद पर बोलता है, आपको चाइना और टर्की और अजरबैजान याद आते हैं। They were never India's friends. They were never India's friends. They've always been all the friends of Pakistan. Tuhin Sinha before I wrap up. Tuhin Sinha before I wrap up.
Swati, I don't know why Mr. Srivastava has been ranting against BJP spokesperson today, because even at the start, what I had said is that Congress leaders have a penchant for becoming stars in the Pakistan media, and that is a fact. Now coming to which country supported us, 22 countries supported us in condemning the Pahalgam attack. After the Operation Sindoor, Germany, Japan, and now UAE and among other countries have wholeheartedly supported it. See, ये कम्युनिस्ट लोग को डिप्लोमेसी नहीं समझ में आती।
22 countries याद नहीं है उनको, चाइना और टर्की याद है सिर्फ।
Let me explain this point. In a kinetic conflict today, most countries refrain from taking an overt stand. India also did not take an overt stand in the Ukraine-Russia war or in the Israel-Palestine war. But then we know where our priorities, we know where our loyalties lie.
In fact, the Prime Minister reiterated that when he said this is not the era of war, neither is this the era of terrorism. That's what the Prime Minister said. Now, I want to quickly also accommodate what our viewers are saying. This is what Mr. Rajgopalan has said. Why Congress leaders have become spokespersons for enemies of India. Koshi George has said, is this Congress's frustration after being out of power for 11 years? Amartya. This is what Mr. Amartya has said. With this kind of an approach, shouldn't Congress be contesting polls in Pakistan? And it's also time to reveal the results of the poll that was conducted on social media. From Prime Minister Modi to Tharoor, is Congress allergic to patriots? 86% people have voted yes. 13% people say no, while 1% people have chosen we don't have an opinion. That's the option that they have chosen. With that, wrapping up debate number 1, Tuhin Sinha, Ratan Sharda, Vivek Srivastava and Advocate Nikhil Jain will continue to be with us for debate number 2 as well.